Hey everyone. Happy Wednesday to ya. I'm Jess. This is Welcome to Wednesdays. Welcome Wednesdays. Not Welcome to Wednesdays, just Welcome Wednesdays. Thanks for humoring me on starting a little late today. I had a teeth cleaning, so that was fun. I had a new hygienist as well, so she was very nice, but also was very talkative. So I was kind of in that like, okay, I appreciate you talking to me, but I gotta go play some games with people. So anyway, hi to Tanjifu and Phantom and anyone else that's lurking. I'm gonna oh, and I see pandas in here too. Thank you everybody. And I totally understand if you all are going to jump on to another stream. That is totally fine. Hi Quaid and Leaf does here too. Thank you. Yes, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. That is totally true. So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get this set up here for a little BGA. And let me know. Hey, Phantom, I see you on here. It was so nice to have you start your board gaming month this week. Yeah, board gaming month this week. That sounds odd, but you know what I'm talking about. It's really cool to see that you're going to invite some board gaming streamers on your stream this month, and that's going to be really awesome to see. And have started off with Olympian, which I thought was really cool. He seems to be a really fun dude to play games with, and I'm looking forward to our hanging out time. So, yeah, Kentucky Fried Dice is here. Tan is here. Tan is just going to do a lurk. But thank you for the drive-by hi, Tan. I always appreciate that from you. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing some BGA games here today. No Sonal Probs is here. Never Fear. Ben is here. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some BGAs. I'm just getting all the windows kind of situated here so you all can see what the haps is going on. If you would like to play games with me, you are totally welcome to today. I am going to just hang out for the next few hours and just keep on playing some games. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, my new logo there. If you all want to see it a little bit larger here, I'll do a full on reveal here. There we go, friends. We've got the nice big old CCG logo that's hanging out there. Yeah, I'm super stoked. Shout out to Meeple Conrad for doing just amazing work with that one. So that's going to be, you'll see on some printed stuff. And then also you'll see this one hanging out in the socials, on the socials and stuff. So Leaf has been playing a lot of Living Forests on BGA. So yeah, Conrad is awesome. My pearly whites are fine, Panda. I've got no cavities. I was just sharing that I had a new hygienist today because my hygienist that I usually work with, she was on vacation this week. So they called me up and were like, "Are you okay to see somebody else today, or we can reschedule you?" And at first I was like, I don't know, because going to the dentist is a scary thing, right? And so I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, I don't want to have to reschedule it because going to the dentist and like prepping yourself for that is just a lot. So at least for me, it's a lot. So having that be a thing was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that. So I'm just going to wing it. But she was really nice. She was really talkative though. So I had to kind of like say, oh, hey, yeah, okay, it's fine, great, yeah, okay, stop talking to me, kind of thing. So, anyway, it was fine. It was totally fine. But yes, no cavities for me. I have been fortunate to have very, very good teeth. Um, and so I am hoping that it will be that way for many, many more years to come. So anyway, let's get down to some BGA. I think Quaid, we are all the same. I think we are friends on BGA. So hello, Wim. Good to see you in here, my friend. So yeah, let's do this. We are gonna go here to the BGA window, and oh goodness, let's do this so it looks nice and pretty within the nice little frame I've got going on here. There we go. There we go. So yes, if you are friends with me on BGA, or if you want to play something on BGA, I think I want to start with some welcome to. So I'm going to create a new table of welcome to. If you would like to join me, I am Jess_CCG on BGA. All right. I'm going to create a new table, and we can see how many peeps. Let's just do a straight up 10 peeps, huh? Let's just do normal mode, no time limit. I'm playing with my friends. So let's see if you all want to play. Leafta would like to. Yes. So Leafta, you are a friend of mine there. Wim, I forgot Wim is like crazy pants username. What is your username on here, Wim? Oh, that's okay, Ben. I know work is, oh, there it is. Wim is there. Wim's got the crazy banana pants there. Panda's in. You can join in. Friend request sent. Okay, Phantom. Boo doo 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 doo. Phantom is in. Quaid, are we not friends on BGA? That is ridiculous. Why are we not friends on here? Oh. Wait, hold on. Phantom can't play. He said count me in. Okay, hold on. You you read. Slivers, can you play? No, Leafdo, I've turned it on so there's no time limit. That's okay, Panda. No worries, my dear. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Quaid, hold on, my friend. Hold on. I am logging in on my phone here. I'm going to trick it. Watch. Logging in on my phone. Oh, look, there's a friend request sent. Accept my friend request. That looks like a Burgle Bros avatar there. So, let's see. Quaid's there. All right, Quaid, I invited you. All right, Slivers. I understand. Okay. James, do you want to jump in on some welcome to? You can if you would like to. Anyone else that wants to, let me know. Okay, you cannot. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us in. All right. Wim, you have to accept the game, my friend. Wim, we are waiting for you. Oh, Sweet and Low, hi. Thank you so much for the sub. We are just going to be starting some welcome to. If you would like to, let me know. Sweet and Low, if you've got some time, we're going to start some welcome to right now. And if you would like to join, you can add me as a BGA friend. My username is Jess_CCG, just like it is. Let me know, sweet and low. I will give you a second, my dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will lower it. Let's lower it down to 7. I'll do... Oh, fine. Fine. Oh, you're working. Okay, all right. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just start the game. Modify. Can I modify the game? Oh, wait. Okay. Can I modify the game with just certain numbers of people? You cannot change the game to turn-based table after opponents have joined the table. Ah, all right. Well, that's fine. We'll just open it and start it. I accept. Everybody accept the game. We're going to start. Go to game. We're just going to start it. All right. Everybody's in. Here we go. So, all right. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me adjust. Let me adjust the cards here. I could probably adjust it based on my screen. And did that help at all? No, that did not help at all. Gotta love how BGA does this. Hold on, friends. Hold on, friends, because I know you are watching it through this here. Tangipu, I'm so sorry, my dear. Did you want to join in on this game? I did see your name, but I was totally preoccupied with getting it set up. I am so sorry. If you want to, please let me know. I apologize. I did not mean to count you out, my dear. There we go. There we go. Let's get this started here. All right. Let's get it started. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to take off this framing because I think it is probably blocking everybody's stuff. There we go. There we go. All right, so Tangiputa, if you wanted to join, let me know, my dear. I can definitely grab you in on the next game. Okay. All right. Does everybody know how to play Welcome to? Do you need a refresher? Let me know in the chat. If you need a refresher, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with it and take my turn. Oh, okay. So we've got a bunch of 2s, a bunch of 1s. Oh gosh, so many 2s, so many 1s and 2s here. Okay, I'm gonna do a 7 fence. So many 1s and 2s here. And I'm going to do that. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, friends. Seems like everybody knows. We're waiting for Wim to take their turn. Wim said 1 moment. I know. Wim said 1 moment. We are going to wait for Wim. Wim is here. Let's all spam Wim with some emotes. You're stuck. Are you in some mud? Are you stuck in the mud? Is that what's happening? I'm just kidding, Wim. I'm just kidding. Okay. You've never played, but you're working. All right, Tangipu. Basically, you're building out a neighborhood. And each objective card here on the right-hand side are goals that you're trying to achieve. You're basically building out housing estates, which means things that are enclosed in between fences. That's what accounts for an estate. Ignore Streamlabs, James. I think because of your punctuation, it thought you were posting a link, but just ignore it. So you're trying to build out these housing estate groupings here. So we've got 4 groupings of 2 houses together for an estate. We've got some single housing estates and things like that. And also down here, there are other, no, don't worry about it, James. Streamlabs is just being a butt. So we've got all these going on here, and then you're also scoring points for like the number of pools that you have in your neighborhoods, the number of park areas that you have, as well as the groupings of real estates together. So that is kind of the overview, right, of everything. So that is pretty much it. That was like the long and the short of it. So waiting for me and waiting for Quaid, I'm gonna do a 6 here. Do 6 over here, and I'm gonna increase my real estate points. So now when I get groupings of 2 house real estates, I will be able to get more points for those. All right. Let's see here. Seems like a 9 would be good. Seems like a 9. Oh, we need a 6 housing estate. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No worries, Quaid. No worries at all, my dear. You are totally fine. Everybody's taking their time. And I mean, shoot, I was 40 minutes late starting my stream today, so no need to apologize. I'm just happy you all are here and you want to come play games with me. That's it. That's, the long and the short of it. That's it. So yeah. Oh, good gravy. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to take a 2. But I am not going to do a biz. I am not going to take a biz. No, thank you. No, thank you, biz. Confirm my turn. Yep. There we go. Ooh, I could scroll down. Possibly that could look big. Yeah, that's probably better to do. So y'all can see that there. A little bit better for the scoring points. Yeah, I like that. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to hang out and play some games today. I thought about doing a solo, but again, I wasn't sure what things were going to be happening with the dentist. And it's just easier having all this stuff preset on OBS that I can just literally, run in, drop my stuff down, and start. So thanks everybody for hanging out and doing this. We've got Quaid. Okay, Quaid took his turn. Alrighty, next cards. Ooh, I like that. I'll take a 10. Tangipu, if you would like to play this, sometime on BGA, I would love to play this with you off stream. I think that would be super fun to do. So if you're interested in this game, Tangipu, let me know, and then I would love to play this on 9 with you. Leifta says, I like the little flags by our name showing where we come from. Nice international gaming. Yes, that is true. So now the question is, though, Leifta, do we all know what each of these flags is for, or do we have to hover over it and see what they say? Hi, Dutch. I know. Vanilla welcome to, right? It's been a bit. It has been a bit. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. So we've got the US represented here. We've got the Netherlands represented here. We've got Canada represented here. That's pretty awesome sauce. I agree. I agree. Are you following me? I know you probably all are. We're over hanging out in another stream. So thanks for humoring me and hanging out on my channel today. I appreciate it. You're prepping your stream. Oh yeah, what are you doing today, Dutch? What's on the schedule for today? Yeah, exactly. Woo, Canada. Um. mm, 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 I was in a Dutch stream earlier, and there was Dutch. Now he is here. I know. It's pretty fun how a lot of us just kind of like follow each other when we're just riding the stream waves. It's like channel surfing on television, but you're doing it on Twitch. Wildermyth Wednesday. Oh, you know who really likes that? Is Slivers. Slivers is a diehard Wildermyth player. And I know Slivers is still here. I know he can hear me. But he is definitely one of those Wildermyth people that like everybody needs to jump on the Wildermyth train because it's an amazing game. I personally have not played it yet, so I cannot say that for myself. But yeah. Oh, good, Tan. You are here. I thought you were just doing a drive-by hi and having to like sign off for the day. So I'm glad you're back. Wildermyth is amazing, says Kentucky Fried Dice. Fully on the Wildermyth train. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Book of Nerds. What did you have for lunch, dude? Last night I had some pork tamales that I ordered from a restaurant, and unfortunately it was way too much masa for me, and so I ate them begrudgingly because I was kind of sad about it. Yeah, Gus had some street tacos, and I probably should have gone the street tacos route, but I decided on tamales because I was just craving some tamales. So, oh, caldo de pollo, that's awesome. Slivers got you into Wildermyth, but Leafta says they do not like Wildermyth. It's not a board game. Oh, good, Tangifu. Good. Did you, okay, Book of Nerds, did you make it then? Or did Lorena make it? Yeah, because I always love having like homemade stuff. So yeah. Chili is a comfort food. That is true. Oh, Lorena made it on Monday. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I need some more fences, people. Can y'all send some more fences over here? Can I get some more fences, please? Because that would be awesome. Leafta made some leek soup. I like how it gets creamy without adding cream or milk. Oh my gosh, yes! Okay, so I had the best potato and leek soup when I visited Ireland a few years ago. It was just amazing. Oh my word. I have not had the pleasure of like making it myself. I probably could make it myself, but there's some fences finally. But I was definitely like, oh, I need to try this, at home, but I've yet to find a good recipe. So I hope it came out all right, Leafta, because leek soup sounds good. And chili. Okay, James, do you add beans to your chili, or do you make it beanless chili? Because that's a thing. Steak and ale pie for the first time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tangipu. That's commitment right there, because don't you have to stew the meat and everything to like beforehand? Like, you can't put raw steak in a steak and meat and like a steak and ale pie, I don't think. I want to say you have to like stew the meat to do it. So, yeah. There were a lot of fences earlier in the game, Leaf. That's right. You are right, my friend. Hi, Gus. Well, I was just talking about our dinner and how I was kind of disappointed with my tamales. So, hi, Panic. I am still saving up for my fancy dance, sir. So be ready. That sounds threatening, but I'm saying that in all kindness. Be ready for the super fancy dance. I know you were not disappointed with your tacos. You do chili both ways, with beans and without beans. It just depends on if you want beans. Okay. Usually beans are added. Okay. So I'm assuming, James, that today is going to have beans, which I am all for. I am all for it. Hi, howdy, Fanic. Is it Fantic? Is that how you're going to put it both together? Phantom and Panic is like Fantic. There we go. Oh, there's some more fences. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Bean talk! Here comes a loan shark for the bean talk. Hi, loan shark. How are you? Hugs to you, my dear. Tangipu says the steak and ale pie took like 4 hours in total because they made the pie crust from scratch. It was your first time, and it was splendid. I was shocked. Holy smokes. That's awesome. I love when that happens, right? When you try a recipe for the first time and you're like, oh, please, make sure this doesn't suck, because you like spent all this time and energy and effort into making it. And then lo and behold, it turns out just magical. And you're like, what? Mind blown. So that is so cool. I am super stoked for you. I'm glad it turned out well. Yes, James says it's a bean chili day. Awesome. I think we've gone with Fanic. Okay. Fanic, says Phantom Meeple. So if you all see Phantom Meeple and Panic Games in the same chat, you must address them as Fanic. They will not respond to any other name. Lone Shark says, been lurking for a bit, trying to finish some work, but had to make yourself known. You know how I am. I appreciate you making yourself known, because that makes me happy knowing that you're in the chat, even if you're lurking. So, thank you. Thank you. Do I want to get a pool? Yeah, I guess I'll do a pool here. See, what did I say? There is only Fanic. We are Fanic. Resistance is futile. PPs. Yeah. All the PPs in the chat for you all. It's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, I do have to say, all right, I'm going to be honest, friends. I'm going to be honest. You all have your nice little, like, pairings up. You've got Fanic going on. You've got the Panda and Phantom show. Like, I need to buddy up with some people. Because I'm feeling some FOMO. Here. So, I mean, Soma is great, and I love her, and she's going to be my co-host forever and ever. But I also need a streamer buddy, because I'm just feeling it. Y'all. Feeling out of the loop. All of the loop. We need to start our J&J show. Yes! Yes. John, let's make that happen. That would be awesome. The J&J show. I mean, I feel like it would be something that we would just be like talking about food the whole time, And what number do I want? Ooh, I don't know what number I want. What number did I want there? Here? I'm just going to make it as a 6. Okay. Elder sign all the time? Yes! Oh, Book of Nerds. We should do like a campaign. That would be awesome. Jess Meeple is born. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. What should our ship name be? I don't know. I was thinking Mammals in Space, Panda, because we both have our different mammal onesies. But that's a little bit obscure. That doesn't roll off the tongue, like Panda and Phantom Show. You all have P names, so it's like PPPs all the time. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm J&J vaccinated. Does that mean I can't watch? Oh, jeez. Gus. Yeah, so I don't know, Panda. We'll have to, like, think of it. But yeah, it's been, I just had to share with y'all. So I'm available anytime. Thanks, Panic. Thanks. What time zone are you in, Panic? What time zone are you in? I know you are kind of more in the, you're east from me. So, do I have enough now? I can duplicate a house number. No, I'm going to pass. And, ba-ba-da-ba. Woohoo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. I got 4 points. Eastern time zone. Okay. Some cozy PJs. We could be the PJ show. Just stream only in our PJ onesies. Oh, that would be cute. But you have PB&J now. So you have Panda and Benita and Joe Sandow. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because y'all are cozy, warm people. Oh, thank you, Tangy Poo. That's really sweet. Maybe we could be the PJ show. I am realizing who's got all the objectives here. I'm not even I'm somewhat paying attention, but somewhat not paying attention. So, yeah. We could be the PJ show. Yeah, and just stream in our onesies. But our onesies can get really warm. So, that could be problematic. I don't know. I'll think of it. Okay, I am so close. So close to getting this done over here. Make it a 1. Okay, have y'all ever had the feeling after you get your teeth cleaned, if you ever go to the dentist, that your jaw and your teeth just feel like extra sensitive? Like, I'm drinking water right now and I'm like, oh, good gravy. Like, it's a little painful. Yeah, and I apologize if going to the dentist is a phobia. I will stop talking. So, don't team with Benita because that letter combination may not be appropriate. Wait, no, they do the PB&J. They do PB&J, Panic. They just rolled that out. So it's Panda, Benita, and Joe Sandow. They're doing the PB&J show. Yeah. Oh, me and Benita. Oh, okay. It took me a second, Panic, but I got there. Okay. Alone Shark says, yep, I know that feeling and I have it again a lot soon since I have more dentist appointments coming up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alone Shark, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. No, restart turn. I'm gonna do 2. Mr. Peebles! Oh my goodness! Hi! Hello, Mr. Peebles. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am just chilling on Board Game Arena and playing some games with y'all. We are probably like halfway through a game of Welcome To, but if you would like to play with me and some friends in the chat, feel free to add me as a user on BGA. My username is Jess_CCG, and I'd love to play some games with y'all. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, and yeah, I'm just hanging out and playing games with y'all. So Alone Truck says, it's all good. I'm excited to have everything all fixed up and clean and in good health with regular appointments in the future. That's what I keep reminding myself. Well, that's good. Positive outlook for sure. Positive outlook for sure. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Peebles. What were you playing on your channel today? Let us know what you were up to. Now I have this whole lot in the middle here. I need to do some more. Okay, so I have a grouping of 6, and I have a 3-fer over here, a 3-fer and a 3-fer. I'm gonna do an 8 here. Phantom, Brambeard, and Jess, the rival PBJ. Oh, Quaid. Quaid, don't start controversy. We're all friends here, man. Yeah, Bram's awesome though. Brambeard is awesome. And Phantom too. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. I love all these combos, and I'm just glad to be a part of Panda Shark crew. See? Yeah, see? Ours is crunchy. Yes! Crunchy peanut butter all the way. Oh, no, we're all friends here. We're all friends. I don't want to stir things up. Although if I would talk to the Bram guys, they'd probably be like, "Hell yeah, like sure, we can make that happen." They seem like the type of dudes that would be like, "Yeah, let's stir it up." Right? Yeah. But they play a lot of digital games. They play a lot of video games and digital games. That means I would have to start playing a lot of digital stuff too, cuz Phantom plays his streams of video games and things, and Bram does as well. So I would need to mix that up. And I'm not very good at digital games, friends. Shocker. That's why I stick to board gaming. Yeah. I'm just not very good. I'm just not very good. Oh. Book of Nerds is like, drop me into the Phantom, Brambeard, and Jess show. Make it PB and J squared. No, seriously, John, I want the, let's do a J squared. Let's, instead of J and J, not make it like all like health related or whatever, right? Let's just do J squared. And we can talk food, and we can play Elder Sign the whole time, and Quaid's like, I'm the one that suggested it, so. Brand distinction, exactly. That sounds amazing. Heck, J Cubed, I'd love to stream with y'all. Oh my gosh. Panda, Phantom, Book of Nerds, Brambeard, Jess, and Joe. I know. Okay, so why don't you, like, see, like, y'all just need to come and join my crew. We'll all be under the collective Community Connection Gaming, right? We'll all be a part of the CCG crew. And that way, no one will have any problems with naming things and whatnot. It'll just be, we'll all be a part of CCG, right? Because technically, all of y'all are a part of CCG anyway. If you're a part of my chat, you all are a part of my crew. So, yeah. CCG featuring the alphabet. There we go. I should do a giant stream of code names. Yeah. Of course I am. Tan, I have been telling you this. Picard is my captain. Picard is my captain. I have my own crew. I have my own crew. Yeah. Seriously, John, I would love that. I would love that if you came on my channel more often. One, you would be embraced with open arms. And two, I would just enjoy your presence here, just on screen. So, yeah. Yes. Or, I don't know, what would be the general, like, Star Trek sign? Like, they don't, like, salute each other. And this is, like, totally, like, Vulcan. Live long and prosper. I don't know. What would be, like, a general, like, Star Trek sign? Tan, come on now. Fill me in here. You Star Trek nerd, you. Fill me in. Okay. Well. Oh, I could do that. That's cool. I could do that. It's getting kind of close here. Quaid. Okay, so Quaid, Phantom, and Panda all have 2 objectives done. Why are you saying sorry, Panda? Because you don't know Star Trek? I don't know why you're saying sorry. Yeah. I will be your captain. This is my crew. Welcome to the USS Soma Prize. You ended the game. What did you do, Panda? What did you do? You did? You got the 3rd objective? Oh, Panda Angel. She's a shark. Put all your panda sharks into the chat. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba. First place goes to Panda. Second place, Phantom. I pulled out last place, as per usual, when I stream on here. Tan says, if I'm Picard, you need some of the brick building ships to build your own wall of ship models like Picard had on the Enterprise E. Yes. Well, if someone would give me the information on how to order said brick systems, I might take you up on that. Tan. Good job. Good job, Panda. Good job. GG's all around, friends. Okay, what are we going to play next? Anyone have any suggestions on what you want to play next? Ordering might not work. Their license is Europe only. Well, I may or may not be going to Essen. So if you just have a stack of games there for me, Tan, I'm not gonna be sad if it comes down to it. Oh, let's play some 6 Nimmt. Let's play some 6 Nimmt. Anyone else want to play this game now? Let's do some 6 Nimmt. Let's create a game. All right. How many people can play this? Okay, so I've got no time limit. We're gonna do no time limit. We're gonna do normal, everything normal. Okay, so Phantom's in, Tan is in. Okay. Maximum of 10 people. Okay, if anyone wants to jump in on a 6 Nimmt, okay, Panda's in. So me, Phantom, Tan, Panda. If anyone else in the chat wants to jump in, yes, there is always room for you, Leafta. Leafta's in. Okay, I'm just gonna set it to the max like I did before. All right. There is always room for you, my dear Leafta. Okay, so tan is in. All right. No worries, John. I know you gotta do some stuff. Prep for your stream. Oh, prep for board game night. That's right. That's what you're saying. Leaf da 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 da. Leaf does in panda. Panda shark. Panda shark. Panda shark. Okay. Panic, do you want to play? Do you want to play 6 Nymph, Panic? Whim, do you want to play this one? I know, Lone Shark. I know. I love you, Shark. Okay, Whim is out. Lone Shark's out. Quade's gonna sit this one out. All right, Panic, did you want to jump in? You have to be a responsible adult. Oh, Boo earns. All right, fine. Okay, I think it'll just be us then. Okie doke. Let's do this. And accept. And start game. And go to game. Oof. All right, no stream sniping. No stream sniping here. I played this with Phantom Meeple IRL, and there was a lot of yelling and a lot of cursing going on. A lot of cursing going on. Bond schooled all of us. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh, Whim and Tan, if you all are still here, I will say I was very, very happy to report that I and Gus played another game of On Tour Europe map, and I doubled my score from yesterday. When I was on Tan's stream, or in the chat on Tan's channel. I doubled it. So, yeah, exactly. I got 200 points that time. Yeah, it was quite hilarious. So yeah, for those that have not played On Tour Europe map, it is ridiculous in how much luck is involved in that game. I scored a total of 10 points. That's right, friends. Total of 10 points. So I told Tan I was going to multiply my score by 10. So I technically got 100 points. Last night, I think my total score was like 21 or 22. And I was very, very glad with that. So I was like, thank goodness. I wanted to redeem my gameplay because I was like, I'm usually not terrible at this game, but this game makes me terrible. Dutch says, yeah, the EU maps feel unbalanced. Oh my gosh, Dutch, I didn't know you're still here. Dutch, did you want to play anything on BGA? I am so sorry, my friend. I thought you stepped away. I am so sorry. If you wanted to play something, please let us know. Okay. All right. I just didn't want you to feel left out, Dutch. I am so sorry. Quaidador's on tour. Yes. Would you say that the US on tour is less lucky? I think it is less lucky because you can definitely plan out your strategy in terms of you can definitely plan out your strategy in terms of route building. For me, I have no idea the route building in the Europe map. I am not super savvy on European geography to begin with. So that was just it was just so redonkulous how like some of the routes just don't make sense. Yeah, it seems to have more of a fair spread. I agree. Um so yeah, it was it was just crazy pants. It was just seriously crazy pants cuz I could not believe it. And I mean, myself and Wim and Tan were all rolling dice. Like, and so it was up to random chance. But still, I was just like, what is happening in this game? Seriously, what is happening in this game? Yeah, it was, yeah, redonkulous. So, oof. What is happening here? Okay, I'll go there. Anyway, I felt a little bit better by my score last night playing it. And I checked it off our list of board games we have to play. So, calculating it out, friends, Gus and I have over 200 board games that we need to get through our collection. That as our goal is to play through our whole collection at least once this year. So, yeah. So far, we're in the high 20s of games that we've already gotten to the table, which I feel really good about. So, yeah. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Oh, that one's gonna go. Oh, that's Boo Ernst. Boo Ernst. Who played that one? Phantom? Was that you? Was that you, Phantom? Oh no, Tan. Here comes Tan. Do 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 do. Here comes Tan. 200 a year, doable. I wish my games had more solo modes. Mine rarely hit the table. Currently in last. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see if we can do it because we average. I think we have to do somewhat between like 15 and 20 games each month. So that's like every other day play a board game, right? Which is awesome when you have a partner that loves to play board games with you. So I'm super fortunate that Gus and I have each other to play them. But then it's also kind of a bummer because we have other friends that want to play with us too. So this Friday, we're going over to a friend's house and playing Elder Sign with them. And we have created kind of like a pseudo campaign to play with them. So I am definitely looking forward to that. Yeah. Yeah, and your son is so fun. I'm super stoked that you're like having him on your stream when you do your TLN stuff, Dutch. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh, thank you, Panda. Oh, shoo. I thought I was gonna have to go somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so I know six nymph means something. Does anyone know what the meaning behind it is? What six nymph means? I was always curious about the naming of this game. Take 6. Oh, okay. Because there's also another game called Take 5. Was that kind of basically the same thing? They just changed the number? Oh, and the 6th card takes the row. I got it. Okay, Tan. Cool. Fun facts. Didn't know y'all are going to be learning some fun facts. Take 5 equals 6 nymph. Oh, okay. Thanks, Leafta. See, I knew that. Well, I did not know that. I assumed that. So now I know. Oh, great. Oof. It's the same game. Got it. Got it. The more you know. Dang, Panda! Throwing some shade on my channel? Sheesh. Can we get some shade emotes in the chat, people? No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this just for you, Panda. Just for you. Good grief. Good grief, Panda. Yeah, exactly. Shade. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Quaid, question for you, sir. What have you been cooking lately? And will you have another cooking and solving crimes stream? I know that's not what it's called, but it's more catchy than that. Oh, having regrets now. Today he cooked Irish stew and played cartographers. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed it. I was at the dentist. I'm so sorry I missed it, Quaid. Cooking and cartographers. Yeah, let's do a quick shout out. Do you have, I wonder, Quaid, do you have any clips? Do you have any clips set up?
Back door behind her. Grandma,
oh, is that you reading to your kiddo?
With a little eye and said, "Now, George, now you heard what your mother said, George. Don't forget my medicine." "No, Grandma," George said. "And just try to behave yourself for once while she's away." "Yes, Grandma," George said. George was bored to tears. He didn't have a brother or sister.
Oh, that was so sweet. Yeah, so y'all, Quaid is a newer streamer, but a delightful person. And he has been recently cooking and playing games at the same time. So I got to check him out was it last week, Quaid, or 2 weeks ago? You were playing Burgle Bros on the iPad and you were cooking cooking dinner for your family, and I suggested adding bacon to your Brussels sprouts because everything tastes better with bacon. That's just a fact. And so, yeah. So there was a cooking and solving crimes stream. So that was really, really awesome that I could help you with your culinary skills. From the start of the pandemic, you're reading George's Marvelous Medicine by Roald Dahl to your kids and a few friends' kids that tuned in. Oh, that's awesome. That is really, really cool. Oh, jeez. Who dealt these cards? Who dealt these cards? Hmm. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, so tonight, friends, if you're looking for some fun evening content or maybe late night content, myself and Panda Angel and 1 Minute Board Games and Cavre Studios and Blackboard Gaming and Shelf Stories are all going to be on Meepleville Cafe tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific. I think I got everybody. Was that everybody, Panda? Can you remember who was all there? Who put the 88? Holy moly. Who's sabotaging this row? Anyway, we're all going to be there chatting on Meepleville Cafe on their Twitch channel. So join us for that, for some fun, cozy times. Quaid says, yes, that was last Tuesday. There was some discussion in the chat about Irish stew at the time, so I decided to make it today. But it's not even for us. I'm going to deliver it to some friends this evening who have a little baby, and they appreciate not having to make dinner for a few evenings. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. And I'm sure they will appreciate having a free home-cooked meal. Not having to worry about it. I know that's huge for people having just given birth to little ones. So, yeah, that's really kind of you. Panda says, Dwayne, Aaron, Cavre, Raina, Jess, and me. Oh, wait. Aaron's joining us? I thought Jason from Shelf Stories was. Oh, anyway, that's okay. Aaron is awesome too. Aaron, game enthuse. So, yeah. Cool. Meepleville Cafe. I don't know what their Twitch channel is. So, yeah. That's what Tim tweeted out. Oh, okay. Then we'll go with that. We will go with that. Hey, Bladio! Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. We are just sitting here chilling on Board Game Arena. If you have time and you would like to join us for a game, it goes. My friend just got back from the dentist. I have no cavities, which is awesome. I still wish they had like a box of toys that you can take home. Not the whole box, but a toy from the toy box, because that's what I remember as a kid, going to the dentist and getting into the prize box for being a good kid, for sitting in the dental chair for however long, felt like eternity. But they don't do that for adults anymore. I did ask for a new toothbrush though, so that was kind of cool. Yeah. No worries, Bladio. Thank you for hanging out, though. You were still welcome to hang out in the chat. There are several of us that are just hanging out in the chat today, because they got to work. and clean their house and do all the things, right? So, yeah, no worries. Hope you and AJ and the puppers are all doing fine. I just have to say, look at these. Okay, so I got my little toothbrush, and it's in this little cute little baggie. There's little teeth on it. I didn't even realize it. There's little teeth. This is definitely a Book of Nerds, like, repurposed bag. This is definitely a repurposed bag for Book of Nerds. I can definitely see him, like, drawing little, like, fangs on this. Just for you, John. Just for you. Quaid said, I made stew for us last Monday off stream. Just finished the last of that batch for lunch while playing Welcome To. What a bunch of lovely folks a few minutes ago. Oh, Quaid. Stop. Oh, stop. Millie's recovering from surgery yesterday, but seems to be doing well. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It always is like hard when your fur babies have to go through stuff and you're like, oh, I hope you're okay. So, but that's good. That's good. Yeah. Leafta's gotta take a row. Yeah. I bet, Bladio, I bet. Okay, so Gamer Kitty Soma is like a few pounds smaller than her sister. And it's so funny, like, lifting up them each individually. It's like skin and bones in Soma. And then her sister Maddie is like a loaf, like a cat loaf. But they're just a few pounds in difference. And so we're like trying to get Soma to eat more. And she likes eating. Like, it's not a matter of like she doesn't like eating, but there's things that just don't agree with her tummy sometimes. So we have to like give her on like a special diet and stuff. So it's been hard. I think we're gonna like try out this new like senior cat diet for them and see if it helps, because she also has really sensitive teeth too. So yeah, but it's just like hurt. So when I'm holding her on stream and you all are like, oh, she's so cute, she's literally like 6 pounds. And then when I like try to pick up her sister, I'm like, oh good God, like what is happening? Yeah, Millie's mom Frankie is twice her weight. Yeah, see, so you get it. But yeah. So, but it's so interesting though how it's like they're both from the same litter and yet like they're not anatomy, but it's like how somehow their bodies are just different shapes. So, yeah. Ooh. Oh, we're all doing that. Oh, holy smokes. What is happening now? Anyone that's here just hanging out and stuff, if you want to play a game with me on BGA, I would love to. Probably going to be hanging out for at least another good 45 minutes or an hour or so. So if you want to add me as a friend on BGA, my username is Jess_CCG. Just like my handle. So please add me as a friend, and I'll make sure to get to that. Now, who in there? Oh, good grief. Who placed that there? Who placed it there? Ugh, good grief. So yeah, but since you all are here, I will share some awesome news that's going to be happening. The month of February, I have guests coming in to help me out and show some love to all the board gamers here. So I will have guests almost every stream in the month of February. Monday, I'm inviting my good friend Glasses Music, who you have heard his music at the beginning of my streams, the little like name that video game music, basically. He's going to be a guest on my stream talking about his artwork and things too. He does amazing stuff, amazing work. He's a big video game nerd too, so I might pull him in to play a game with me. We'll see. But that's going to happen on Monday, 11 a.m. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be joined by Matthew Dunstan. You all know him from games such as Vivid Memories and Chocolate Factory and Echoes. I have pulled him in to play a game of Potion Explosion with me. So that's going to happen next week. And then the following week, I'm going to be joined by Aspie Gamer Girl, Luna, and Matthew from Room 51. So those are just a couple weeks coming up for you all to enjoy. So please, if you're not following me on the socials, make sure you do so on those handles down below. But it's going to be quite the shows coming up. I am super stoked, super fortunate. I am trying to, like you all probably know, I am trying to get more guests and more community into this space, right? Because with the new rebrand, I want to highlight diverse voices in the industry. So I am trying super hard to get a lot more people with different voices onto my stream. So, but don't fear, never fear, friends. There will still be some panda happening, some pandemonium happening on my channel. Never fear. Panda Angel will still be here. She will still be here. I'm going to get John Book of Nerds to join as well. Aaron Game Enthuse, he is still going to be around. And then the following week is, Matthew from Room 51 is awesome. I had the pleasure of meeting him at PAX. He was just as delightful in person. He and Justin and the whole Room 51 crew was just delightful. And then the following week, Tantaralis is going to be on my channel. And some of the losers. What? Some of the losers. I'm not going to say who. Some of the losers are going to be on my channel too. Yeah. And then to wrap up February, before I head out to Dice Tower West, Dutch Yoda is going to close out the month for me. That's right. The Dutch Yoda. He will be finishing out the month of February of all of my guests on stream. So, yeah. They are awesome. They are awesome. Oh, Muba, I'm not playing Chill Hop today. But you all can just go on to Chill Hop if you want to and listen to it. So, but yeah, I am super stoked, friends. And I am always open to have more people, on my stream and like be able to, connect with you all in these ways. So I am really looking forward to it. It's almost as if you're trying to build a connected community through games. What? Quaid. How did you get that? Oh my gosh, that is exactly what I'm going for. Yeah. So, yeah, but I know a lot of you all are streamers as well, and my door is always open here. I just know that sometimes scheduling can be difficult for some of y'all. So you are always welcome to my table. Yeah. Hey, Foglight. Hi. I am doing well, my friend. How are you? Welcome in. We're just getting down to some six nymph here. I hope you're doing well. The merch is back in. Okay, so thank you for the reminder, Book of Nerds. I have not gotten anything back from the legal department in regards to that merch store. So I have decided to launch I'm going to go with a different company, basically. So hopefully, John, by next week, I will have new links with new merch, new stuff. However, I don't know if I can have as many different products as that other merch store did. So I might just have to reduce it down to clothes and mugs. Oh, and the big winner is Tan. Congratulations, Tantarlis. You just got your shirt, Panda. Awesome, 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 awesome. Well, I want to say I will be getting like the commissions from those purchases. I hope. I really don't know because they also closed down my account for no apparent reason. Ugh, bureaucracy, right? So that's a whole nother thing, Panda. I will not get into it now, but hopefully, I'm really glad you got your shirt. And Dutch, I really hope you got your shirt too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, I will be launching it. I will be launching it soon. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. Quaid says Foglight played their first game of Quantum on his stream. So that was really close. That is so cool. Congratulations on that. Yeah. So anyway, Panda, it's a lot of stuff. I will get into it off stream with you if you want to, but we're playing games right now. So Foglight, if you are interested in playing games with us, I am still around on BGA for the next little while. If you want to add me as a friend on BGA, go ahead and add Jess_CCG. So yeah. All right, Phantom. Enjoy the rest of your workday, dude. I appreciate you stopping by and playing the games. Yeah, thanks so much. Okay, cool. Good night, Tan. Sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to see what all y'all want to do. Hornus, look at you, Lurky McLurkerson in the background. I think we are friends on BGA too. All right, does anyone have any suggestions on what they would like to play? I'm kind of feeling, let's see. We could do, I know we have at least 5 of us. Oh, we can do some Can't Stop Express. Ooh, it wouldn't be a Wednesday without Can't Stop Express. That one's super quick. We can do that. If anyone has any thoughts on what they would like to play next, we can definitely open to suggestions. But yes, Hornist, you are more than welcome to jump on in. There's so many games on here now. Holy moly. And things that are in beta. I'm nervous about playing things in beta on stream just because it could be kind of glitchy with all the rules and stuff and people could get frustrated with it. So I will leave the beta behind. All right, if nobody's got any suggestions, For Sale and Libertalia go up to 6. Stella is even good in beta. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, Seven Wonders Architects. Seven Wonders Architects. We could do that. If anyone and for sale. I have not played Libertalia, Leafda. I have not played Libertalia. Okay. Let's do some for sale first, and then Hornus will do some seven. Then we'll do some Seven Wonders Architects. Cool. Because Leafda suggested that just slightly ahead of you, my friend. Libertalia is very angry. Okay. Yeah. Let's do some for sale. All right. Let's put it up to 6. All right. So we've got Leafda. We've got Hornus, were you okay to play for sale first, and then we can do some Seven Wonders Architects? And who else would like to play Foglight? Would you like to play? For sale is good. All right, let's add some Hornist here. Hornist, I think. Wait a second. Hornist. Hornist 34. There you are. Did that not go? You will do a for sale. Okay, Foglight. There it is. Hornist, I see you. I see you. You were just at the very, very tippy top. All right. Panda, did you want to play? Did you want to play, Panda? Anyone else would like to jump in on a thing of for sale? Do 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 do. Just making some noise. Making some noise. Panda may have jumped away. Panda, 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 panda. A little panda angel, where are you? All right, well, let's just roll. Let's just roll with it. If Panda's doing stuff, Panda's doing stuff. Okay, let's just start it. Okay, no worries. Let's just do this. We'll do the thing. Go to game. Now I forgot how to, it's been so long since I've played this. It's been so long. All right. All right, Panda. Oh gosh. Okay. Hornist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bid. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Who wants an igloo? Igloos are cool. I will do that. Igloos are cool. I like igloos. Is everybody passing on here? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, nope. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money here. Oh, good grief. See, it's been so long since I played. It's terrible. Terrible. But I'm having fun. It's fine. It's fine. So does anyone have any fun plans coming up in the next few days or maybe over the weekend? So like I said, Gus and I are going over to visit some friends and play Elder Sign. So excuse me, that's I couldn't believe I had a little reflex there. We have some friends of ours that have only played base game Elder Sign. And so we are playing through kind of like a pseudo campaign for everybody. And so we've made it from the inside the museum, and then we are out in the streets of Arkham, and now we're going on to the next one. So we might do Egypt, we might do Omens of the Deep. Not sure which expansion we're going to do yet. But we each have decided to keep our character unless they go insane or they die, and then we lose all their stuff, and then we gain a new character. So we like keep our characters with us as we go throughout each different game. So that's pretty cool. Foglight says, we're supposed to be getting a bad storm here, so I got groceries today, and I'm staying until you have to work. Oh gosh, Foglight, I hope you're safe though. Hornus says, cabin fever with an ice storm coming. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Hornus, are you Central Time Zone? If I remember correctly. Anxiously waiting for all this ice to arrive. We have several games we haven't opened, so we'll play those if we lose power. Oh my goodness. Sounds so... Whew. I hope you all are safe. Please stay safe, friends. Please stay safe. Sounds like a cool way of playing Elder Sign. Yeah, we tried looking up like a campaign mode for it, and we couldn't really find one that was like suitable for what we wanted to do, so we were just making it up. Went to the grocery store earlier, says Lone Shark, to prepare for possible storm stuff. Yeah, Central Time Zone, Central Texas. Oh gosh. Yeah, please stay safe. Bought actual food so you could have dinner, and also bought M&Ms. It's fine. Yeah. Shark, you're fine. You're fine, my dear. Everything's fine. Yeah. Man, stay safe, friends. I know that there's like snowstorms and things happening on the East Coast as well, and I have family that's in Massachusetts, and they were getting snow, and so it was just bleh. We're getting on and off of rain here, typical Oregon weather, in the low to mid 50s. So yeah, it is quite interesting. Um, Yeah. Quite interesting to see all the differing weather in like the same country, that like different regions have different weather going on. So, yeah. Hmm. Ah, dang it. No one wanted a cardboard box? Really? Really? No one wanted a cardboard box. Quaid said they found base game Elder Sign was too easy, seemed to win all the time, but some of the expansions are really fun. I love the new location cards that come into play face down with a vague hint of what's on the other side. Yes. So we, Quaid, don't play like vanilla Elder Sign anymore. We always play it with the Gates of Arkham expansion every time. Even when we like play it with friends. Um we never play vanilla Elder Sign anymore because that same thing happened, and we just liked the level of difficulty that the Gates of Arkham added to it. So we have all of the boo earns. Boo earns, people. Um I liked the we have all the expansions except for one. Um and so we'll be going through kind of like a nice little campaign for us all. But all that to say, I do like the mechanics of Elder Sign. If it was a totally different theme, I would be like absolutely in love with it. Ouch. Dang. See, I am so terrible at this game. I am so terrible. So terrible at this game. But I'm not a Lovecraft fan. I am not a Lovecraft fan. But it's so funny because I adore the game for its mechanics. It is just oh gosh, I am doing poorly in this game. Sorry. Side note, but I love the mechanics of Elder Sign, but I just cannot get behind Lovecraft and Cthulhu and all of that stuff. It's just not my jam. Not my jam. So, yeah. I know. I did terrible. I did terrible in it. GG, Hornist. Man. Yeah, I did terrible in this. But all right. Let's do some Seven Wonders Architects. Oh, look. I get a trophy. Sweet. Let's do some architects. All right. I know Hornist wanted to play. Hornist wanted to do some architects. Anyone else would like to play? Creating a new table here. Who would like to play? Wim is going to play this time. Uh-oh. Watch out, folks. Wim the Webmaster is ready now. He took some time away from from Welcome to. Now he is ready to play. Leafda, I will do another game. Make supper. Got it. You're on a losing streak. No, Wim. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a retheme of Elder Sign with the X-Men? What? Please do tell. Please find out more, Quaid. I am super intrigued. Oh my gosh. Oh, James. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out, James. Take care, my friend. Tangipu has played Arkham Horror with their sister. She didn't like it because there isn't really any happy endings and it's all dark for her liking. Yeah. Tangipu, remind me of your pronouns. I don't want to assume. Remind me of your pronouns, Tangipu. Okay, so we've got Leafda's in, Wim is in, Foglight is in. X-Men Insurrection, I believe it's called. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think it might just be the four of us for this one, which is totally fine. So we've got Wim is here. We've got Leafda is here. We've got Hornist is in. Okay, let me add before we start. Hornist is in. Foglight is in. Panda, what are you jumping in? I clicked on Foglight. Oops. How do I boot? Wait, how do I boot Panda? Panda, how do I boot you from this game? I'm so sorry. I was clicking on Hornist and it clicked on Panda. Ah! Expel. There we go. Sorry, I love you. I hope it didn't give you any bad things. There we go. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, Hornist, I invited you, my friend. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Everybody's in. Go! Go! Okay. Wow. Oh, this is so cute. This is my first time playing. So I'm going to do a brief little overview. Going clockwise. Choose from your cards. Place your cards near your wonder. Take all the actions in any order. You can take any more actions. Your turn is over. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Quaid says, X-Men Mutant Insurrection, according to a quick Google search. Some reviews call it Elder Sign 2.0. Okay. Hmm. Looking at it now, it indeed looks like an Elder Sign re-theme. We have a bunch at the store that haven't moved. Might have to pick it up. Ooh, yes. That is the benefit of working at a game store, John. You see all the new stuff that comes in. John, Book of Nerds, works at a game store, friends, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I say. Pretty cool. Tangipu says, it was only the first Arkham Horror LCG, so I don't feel so sad about it. I did like the challenge of playing that game. Yeah. Yeah, Gus, my husband Gus in the chat, but his name is David. He is on the Arkham Horror LCG train. He absolutely loves it. And plays it quite often. So it's really cool that there's others that have the way to get things going. Yes. Thank you. Getting my foundation going finally. Yeah, so there was a time when I would play D&D and he would do a solo LCG game while I was playing D&D. So since the pandemic hit, I can't. And my D&D group stopped. We tried doing it remotely, but it just didn't work out for very long. So we ended up stopping. But he still plays Arkham Horror every now and again. So there are times when I'll be doing something online here, like streaming or playing games with y'all. And then he gets to play some Arkham Horror. So, yeah. Reviews are generally positive. Doesn't look like it sold well. There are no expansions as far as I can tell. None are planned. Some games just don't find their feet. Yeah. Yeah. Who published that game too, Quaid? Or Book of Nerds, if you can find it. Who published it? Wait. Whim is getting there. Whim is getting there. Hornist and Leaf that also have the bottom of their foundations done. Oh, Whim. Oh, Fantasy Flight. Really? So that's shocking then. If that is quite shocking then if they didn't get traction on it. Whim, you are doing super well. You're already at level 2 building of your architecture. That's what I was saying. I was just commenting on how well you're doing so far in this game. Whim. That's it. That's it. No need to pay attention to me. I'm just randomly saying people's names. Yeah. Oh no, who's doing science down there? Who's doing science? Oh, goodness. Ooh, that's cool. Choose a card. I'll do this one. I will do this one. Yep. That would be cool if you could, John. If you could. This one. Let's see. D-Walls. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Jess. This is Welcome Wednesdays. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a second. I'm just doing some BGA gaming. If you all want to join in on the next game, you can add me as a friend on BGA. My username is Jess_CCG, just like it is here on Twitch. So how is everything going on D-Walls' channel? Thank you for the shout out. Let's see, did it play? Did it play the shout out there? Oh, maybe not. I don't have any clips in it. Did I not put any streams? Oh, I did on here. Okay. Maybe the shout outs didn't play, but welcome in. This is Seven Wonders Architects. This is my first time playing it, so I kind of have an idea what I'm doing and kind of not. But yeah, how was your stream, D-Walls? Were you doing some Spirit Island still? Were you switching it up and playing Aeon's End? Let us know. But welcome in. And for those that aren't familiar with my channel, I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time, usually playing board games with interactions with the chat. So most of the time I do physical board games, but sometimes I do board game adjacent stuff, like playing games on Board Game Arena and doing some crafting and things like that. So my pronouns are she, her, and I am super glad that you all could join today. This is family-friendly stream, so please keep everything PG-13. Everyone is very warm and welcoming here in the chat, so we just appreciate you doing the same. Was playing Race for the Galaxy. Ooh, nice. Nice. Change the category to board games versus putting specific games so I'm more visible. Yeah, that's smart. I just do the general board game tag on there. Although I don't know what it's showing today for me on here. I was talking with Panda about it, changing up my streaming tags, and I have no idea if it worked or not. Sometimes the gremlins just attack my computer for no apparent reason. Even if I have a completely wonderful stream the day before, I can turn on my computer the next day and like everything just goes bananas. So it says board games. Okay, cool. And I have no idea what the heck just happened. Oh, awesome. Wim is taking out everybody with military defeats. And Leafda was taking out everybody as well. So good on ya, crew. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. Yeah, I'm so sorry, John. It's frustrating too because sometimes it's just stuff that's like out of your control, you know? And then other times you're like, "Oh, wait, did I forget to turn this? Did I forget to like toggle this thing on or toggle it off?" So, yeah, I don't know. Everything is happening here on this game. But yeah, that's the joy of playing on stream with people, is that you're trying to like keep up chat and like engage with everyone, but then also try to strategize and play these games. So yeah, we Dutch ruled half the world once. That's true, Wim. That's true. So yeah, but welcome in, friends. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. I do also have some security measures in place on my chat. So if it's asking you to wait 10 minutes before you can chat and give you email and phone verification, I'm doing that just for my own safety. There are still Twitch trolls out there, and it is still a problem for streamers. Certain streamers who identify in different realms. So I apologize if that's kind of a hindrance for you engaging in this way. And if it's not a right fit for you, I also apologize, but I also have to keep myself safe for streaming for you all. So that's why I put those in place. All right, I need some more things here. Love Meeples. Welcome in, Love Meeples. Coming in with the jokes. How are you, Jay? I hope you and Chantel are well. Happy Wednesday to ya. If you've been lurking here this whole time. Awesome. Yeah, friends, even after getting my teeth cleaned like 2 hours ago, my teeth still feel like super sensitive in my jaw right now. So I'm like, do I just want to go eat soup after this? Because it's like, I'm afraid to like start chewing on things. And I don't have any problems with my teeth. Like, they say my teeth were fine, but it's just, it's one of those things where I'm like, very, very sensitivo. Ugh, science. I don't need science. I need more construction. Oh, Foglight, look at this. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Very nice, Foglight. Very nice. I'm your podcast today. Awesome. Let's see. Today, in other news, the temperature outside is 42 degrees. It is partly cloudy with sun and scattered showers throughout the day. Sorry, that sounded more like a news broadcast, Jay. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, exactly, Foglight. Exactly. Oh, good gravy. All y'all are doing so much better than this. Oh, that's true. You're being Celsius. Okay, what would it be in Celsius? Let's see. Let's see if I could ask Siri, huh? What is 42 degrees in Fahrenheit in Celsius? What does it say? 5.5? Is that right, Jay? Would that be correct? 5.5? I don't know. I'm just going to take this card because it's got a cat on it. Yeah. Is that what it is? Oh, and just in the matter of minutes, it has increased to 1 degree higher. So it is now 43 degrees here instead of 42. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Take that over your 0. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Are you all expecting like an impending ice storm like some other folks are? Jay, are you all like, is there things going to be kind of, keeping under wraps here? Sorry, friends. I will try not to shift around the screen because I know some of you are watching. So, yeah. I hope that you all are doing okay. And I know you're working right now, so I will try not to ask you more questions. But that's all I want to know. Making sure you all are safe up there. So. Raining now and snow should start any time now. Oof. Okay. Okay, remind me, Jay, are you all in BC? Because Quaid is also in BC, if I remember. Ontario. Okay. You're in Ontario. Okay, so wait. Apologies for my ignorance, but which province is that in? Is that BC? Is that considered BC? Everyone has one defense. Okay, I'm gonna draw a blind then. All right, John. Yes, please get a nap in. Naps are wonderful. Maybe grab Comet so she can cuddle and nap with you. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. And let's keep chatting on DM, John, so we can plan a stream day to stream together. That would be awesome. Hanging out with you for Three Sisters on Sundays inspired us to play our copy that night. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm glad it did. It was really awesome to be on TLN and have Ilya and Tyler from Cavalry Studios come on and play Three Sisters together. It was such a pleasure, and it was my first ever sponsored stream, which was amazing. Motor City Gameworks agreed to do a sponsorship for that stream, so that was really, really cool. So big thanks to them. They're doing some amazing work. So yeah, it was just so awesome. So awesome to see them on my channel and just to hang out with them and stuff. So yeah. BC, hovering on one of the Ontario is the province. BC and Ontario are basically two largest provinces by population. Ontario is further east. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So when you said Ontario, you were meaning the province. Okay, thank you. See, I'm telling you people, I only really know my geography in minimum like little quantities. So I apologize to all of my international friends when I'm like, the Netherlands is close to Germany, right? And they're like, what are you talking about? So, okay. BC is directly north from me because I'm in Oregon. So, yeah, I'm in Oregon. So BC is directly north, and then it like further east is Ontario. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it. Directly above New York. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Quaid says, I would say hello, fellow Canadian, but technically I'm not Canadian yet. Just passed the knowledge exam last November. Wow. Okay. So Quaid, but y'all have lived in Canada for a while though. Um, so that's really cool. Congratulations on getting close to that. I hope your citizenship goes through. Uh, yes, we share the same time zone. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Quaid's directly north from where I am. And I love how it's like north, like it's like up in the ether. But it's like technically north would be that way for me. But visually north is this way. Oh yeah, and Foglight is also Canadian. They say I've lived in Canada all my life and probably wouldn't pass the knowledge exam. Okay. Foglight, what province are you in, if you don't mind sharing? Um, okay, so you've been there 11 years. Okay. Yeah. It's funny. My husband and I have lived in Oregon here for just over 10, and now it's starting to finally feel like we're Oregonians. Like we'll actually say we're Oregonians. We're originally from California, so it took us a while to like share that. Oh, you're in Ontario too. Okay, so Foglight meet Love Meeples. Love Meeples meet Foglight. You're you share in the same province, which is you're more neighbors to one another than you would be with Quaid, but Canadian, all in the same. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, that is so cool. Tested some of our friends with the exam questions and they got a bunch wrong. Oh gosh. Well, I hope everything goes well, Quaid, and you all can like have your full Canadian citizenship there. Yeah. Okay, Ontario. I want to know when they ask. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, the Love Meeples and Foglight are in Ontario. Okay, then here's the big question then, friends. Here's the big question. Where is what province is considered Prince Edward Island? Is that its own deal or is that in like within another province? Because I know some folks that are living in Prince Edward Island, and so I'm learning. I'm learning. I know. And if you all want me to stop talking, be like, silly Americans, stop asking us these dumb questions, then I will stop talking. Oh, it is a province, Hornus. Okay, cool. Cool. I was not sure. All right. Yeah, see, I'm just like asking all these things. And it's so fascinating to me to know that like I have all these different connections with people, like not only here in the States, but like in different nations and things too. So it's really, really cool. Um okay. I'm glad you feel comfortable, Foglight. Because I know sometimes people are just like, ugh, why do I have to explain to you where I live? Can we just say I'm in BC? Like I get that. I totally get that. So yeah. Let's see. They asked 20 questions. My wife and I both got 19 out of 20. Separate exams, but different questions. But annoyingly, they don't tell you which ones you get wrong. Oh, that is annoying. Oh gosh, Quaid, I would be so annoyed by that. It's like taking the driver's exam and they're like, "Oh wait, you're not supposed to go 30 through here. You're supposed to go 25." That's a big difference. Because if they tell you got it wrong and you're not knowing what the correct answer is, that could be difficult. That could be difficult. Yeah. So, yeah, that's rough. That is rough. But it's just so cool to see how many folks are here, like in the chat and hanging out from this like all over the world. I think that's what's so awesome about this. Oops, and I did that. Sorry. I did it again. um, to see so many folks from all these different nations, you know. Knowledge is power. Questions are good. I would like to think so. I would like to think so. Oh no. Wim has double military. I need to boost myself up there. Double military. No, thank you, Wim. I have no idea, honestly, what I'm doing in this game. I'm just enjoying all of y'all's presence here. So thank you for helping me out today. I might get in one more game before calling it a day. So I think I'm going to do some Can't Stop Express to wind out the day. So here we go. Counting in. It is counting down, counting in the score. Oh gosh, I feel like I did not do so well. I only got 3 parts of my my building built. But I grabbed that last thing. Oh gosh. Yep, I knew I was going to get last. I knew I was going to get last. So see, I grabbed this science token here thinking I was going to gain some victory points even though my wonder is not built. And Hornus took the cat from me. Somehow that happened. I don't know. I know, it was done already. You just started. I know. I'm going to be playing some Can't Stop Express though. Awesome, Foglight. What are you cooking? You can't just lurk and not tell us what you're cooking, my friend. Because this would not be a board gaming stream if we did not talk about food. All right. Okay, I am ending the game with some Can't Stop Express. Because it is Wednesday, I will still count this. Panda, are you listening, my dear? I am still counting this towards the tournament for Can't Stop Express. So for those that aren't familiar, every Wednesday towards the latter part of my stream, I play a game of Can't Stop Express. I have the physical game. Ba-ba-da-ba. You will see I have the physical game here. But, all right, Hornus, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out, friend. I appreciate you. And look forward to seeing you online soon. Throwing stuff in the slow cooker to make chili, but for immediate supper, I think I shall make chicken and potatoes. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, enjoy your lurk. So anyways, friends, I play Can't Stop Express as a weekly tournament, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the month will receive a bag of swag from me and the CCG crew. So, since we are doing Board Game Arena now, I thought it would be kind of cool to end the stream as well with some Can't Stop Express. So who would like to play this? It says up to 10 people. Up to 10 people. Wim, are you still in? Gus is in. Wim is in. All right. Let's see. Gus is here. Wim is here. Leafda's going to sit this one out. That is fine, Leafda. Thank you so much for engaging us in all these games. I appreciate it so much. It has been quite the pleasure to play games with you. Okay. Who else would like to play on this one? We still have a few more spots. If y'all want to play. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If anyone wants to play, we still got a few more spots here before we call it a day today. What's really nice about this BGA implementation of Can't Stop is that it tells you, it does the math for you. So you don't have to take some values of numbers and like calculate them in your head. You can just let the game online do it for you. So Panda, if you want to jump in, my dear, go ahead and jump in. Or if you're still lurking, that's fine. Let's see. Oh, did I do anything else on here? Nope, we don't want turn-based. We want no time limit. Oh, well, it already, oh, because you already approved the game. All right. Okay. Is it just going to be a 3-player? Can't stop. Okay, it might just be a 3-player. Wim and myself and Gus might take the top 3 spots of Can't Stop Express this month. We will start us off strong, I guess. All right, I'll give everybody another minute if they want to play. Otherwise, we will start off the game here. Wait, says Quaid. Wait, you want to play? Okay. Is that you're saying wait, you want to play, Quaid? Is that what you're saying? I just see the wait, me. Is that like pick me? Is that what you're saying, Quaid? I will add you. Here, let me just add you preemptively. And then if you're like, no, just kidding, then I will just kick you out. And that just sounds so terrible. Or expel you from the game. That just sounds so terrible. So, okay, I added you, Quaid, on here. I added you, Quaid. All right. We'll give another like 30 seconds here for those who want to play. Gosh, I need to get better. It was so funny. Someone was telling me on like the streams where I was like, I'm going to raid into this channel. And it's like, if you're not familiar with Twitch and their lingo, it could sound totally bad. It could be taken like a totally wrong way, right? So anyway, that's that. Yeah. Okay, we still have a few more spots, friends, to play. Quick rules reminder. You got it, Quaid. All right. So the game's gonna roll 5 d6 dice, standard d6 dice, nothing fancy pants about them. You're going to pair them into 2 pairings. So 4 of those dice, you're going to put them into pairs. With those pairs, you're going to add the sum values of those pairs together. So if it's a 2 and a 6, you put that together, that would make an 8. You check off an 8 on your score sheet. However, the 5th die, you're going to mark over as a 5th die value. And as you see on the board here for BGA, it will delegate out like what the different options are for you for the game. So let's just go into it so you can see. Sorry, friends, I am closing it out now so we can start this game. Okay, so here we go. You have got, what is going to happen is on the left-hand column, Quaid, you will see dice listed as a 5th die value. And then you have your 2 pairings or your 2 sets. So it's telling you these are the 2 sets that you can have for your 5th die value. So right now, currently, there are 6 different options that we could choose from. I can take this top row and take a 10 and a 7 and mark it over here on my player sheet on the left-hand side, and then take a 1 as a 5th die value. If that's the row that I want, I just click on the check mark and it fills in all the stuff for me, okay? I don't want to do that because I kind of want to go through and minimize the number of rows that I'm going to take. So what is going to happen is I'm going to click here. I'm going to take a 4 as my 5th die value and then 2 7s. So what it did here is these are the 5 dice that we rolled, okay? And then it took the 5 dice and basically made this little grid to show you what are my 5th die values that I could take. So technically, I'm going to take this row here. So I'm going to click on the checkbox here. And then what it does is it fills in a 4 as the 5th die value. And then I took 2 7s. Now, every time you start a new row, you get minus 200 points. However, if you reach a row up to this central column, you will get 0 points for that row. You are trying to get a positive score, not a negative score. But see, now that I have started this row of 7s, I automatically start with negative 200 points. Okay? Then for every turn that I get more than these check marks, so if I start over here and check boxes on the right-hand column, I will get the number of boxes multiplied by the point score in column A. So if I make my 7s reach all the way over to this right-hand side, I will count the number of boxes only on the right-hand side multiplied by 30 points. And that would be my positive score there. All right, you're up to speed now. Cool. And thank you, Wim, for holding the phone while I was explaining that. You can go ahead and take your turn now. I appreciate it. So yeah, this lays it out for you, so you don't have to do the math in your head. You can just kind of go, oh, okay, I see the values that I need to do, and kind of go from there. So yeah, Wim, you can go ahead and take your turn now. I am all good. So avoid the 2 and the 12s. If you want to go for a really higher point value, yes, but if you know any algorithms based upon the likelihood of rolling 2d6, the likelihood of getting 2s and 12s are very low. It's more common to get 6s and 7s and, 8s, but those are worth lower amounts of points than the 2s and the 12s are. So it's kind of like a press your luck thing. So you could go on the 2 train and go, yeah, I think I'm going to roll a bunch of 2s this whole time. It could work out for you and it could not. So it's all just a matter of luck on the dice. So right now I can do a 6 and a 7. I can do a 7 and a 5. A 7 and a 5 is not bad. Getting a 3 is okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this middle row here and mark a 7 and a 5. And then you're going 2s and 12s. Oh, Wim, you are not, are you? You are. Look at you. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Playing with fire. Playing with fire there, Wim. Yeah. So you have the option of 3 different 5th die values. However, the only ones that you can choose must be something that's visibly rolled. You can't just start off the game and go, I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3 as my 5th die. They have to be something that's visibly rolled on the dice to choose. Yeah. So it is a bold strategy. It is a very bold strategy. Well, now I think I have to do that too. Oh, goodness me. Do I start 9s? Do I start 10s and 12s? Why the heck not? I'll do 10s and 12s. Jeepers, jeepers, jeepers. And so as you're starting to decipher what your 5th die values are, the less and less choices you'll end up getting, eventually. So, yeah. So now, oh gosh. So now I could see, what am I doing? 2s and 12 early. It may pay off big. It might not. It might be a total disaster. So I guess I could take a 10 and a 7 because I already have 10s and 7s started. So currently I have 5s, 7s, 10s, and 12s started. So those are the number values I'm looking for. I don't really want to start other things. So I could do this and do a 12 and a 7, which I think I will do. I'll take that and go from there. But it's, goodness me, friends. Goodness me. Okay, so now I've got some choice. I could either continue on taking 4s as my 5th die value, or I can take a 1, 2, or 5 as a new value. So now I'm looking at what I currently have available to me. 7s and 5s I've already started, so that's good to continue on to those tracks. 9 and 2 I have not started, so I'm not wanting to do that, and not on 6s either. So I think I have to do this row here. Taking a 1 as my final 5th die value, and then 7 and 5. Now see, since I have locked in those 3 values, Quaid, 4, 3, and 1, I am locked in now to only utilizing those as my 5th die values. So that is problematic. But I'm going to take this and see if I can work my way up. Work my way up on that row. We'll see. yeah, we'll see how it goes. And in the meantime, I gotta see who else is currently streaming so we can do a little raid train over there when we're done. All right, yeah, I think I know who I'm going for. Okay, cool. Oh gosh, now that's 2 numbers. Oh no. Who rolled these dice? Seriously, who rolled these dice? That sounds like something I would say when I roll these dice. Oh gosh. 12 and 4? Yeah, that roll does stink. Holy moly. You have the highest score right now, Wim. In the negatives. Currently, Quaid is winning. Yeah, in the negatives. Currently, Quaid is winning, though. He has the lowest negative value. I know sometimes this game can frustrate people. I get it. I totally get it, because ending up with a negative score is never fun, right? But that's just the way it happens to be. So all right. Well, I think I'm going to take this. And your game, Quaid, your game will end when one of your 5th die rows gets filled. So you don't have to fill in the whole grid with the 5th die values. Just one number gets filled all the way to the end. So I think it's 8 boxes. Once one of those gets filled up with its 8th box, then the game ends. Yeah, you are winning right now, Quaid. Who knew? Who knew? All right, do I want 2 4s or 2 5s? I'll take 2 4s. Yeah, how are we all in the positives with 12? That is right. That is right. Okay. Oh, I don't want to start 8s. I don't want to start 8s. And I don't want to start 6. 9 and 5, 8 and 6. Well, double 7s it is, because I am not starting new rows. Sometimes, though, you get stuck and you have to start a new row as the game progresses, and it just is just terrible. But that's the way the dice roll, actually. So, yeah. Okay, so we have got, let's see. We'll start us off. We're starting off the podium today. Oh, goodness me. 1, 7, and 5. Yeah, I'm not starting 9s and 3s. No way. No way. And the game will keep rolling for you until all of us have 1 row completed on our 5th die values. 10 and 3 or 7 and 6. Oh, boo earns. Boo earns. I had to start a 3. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Quaid is already at negative 210. Holy moly. Will Quaid start us off for the month of February, leading us into a negative score, starting off the top of the podium with a negative score? Wow. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, 4. 12 and 9. No. Okay. I have to do this, though. I'm not starting a new row. Not again. Not again. 12 and 8. 11 and 9. Oh, really, 4s? Really, 4s? Oh, yep. That hurts. That hurts. But if I want to keep my game going, I have to do that. Dang. 12s are paying off for you. It is, Quaid. This is crazy pants. Oh, yep, I gotta do that one. Stop roll. I want 1s and 4s. Oh, now I need 4s. Okay. Okay. Keep rolling 1s and 4s, game. Keep rolling 1s and 4s. Because if you roll another 3, I'm going to be out. 1s and 4s, please. 1s and 4s. You rolled a 3 on purpose, didn't you, game? You rolled a 3 on purpose. Darn you. Darn you. And I have to start a new row. Oh, that is so crazy pants. That is so crazy pants. So my game is over. Minus 580 for me. Holy moly. All right. Yep, Gus is getting close. Quaid's getting close. Wim still has a pretty good chance there. Wim's still working out pretty well. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Keep going, Quaid. Keep going. The game will still go until all of y'all cannot play anymore. I mean, till the rolls are not playable anymore. Not like endurance in your person. Personal endurance. I cannot play anymore. Keep going and taking your turn, Quaid. You're totally fine. Oh, gosh. All right, so you need all the 1s. Oh, so it's not even showing you. Oh, it won't even show, like, the sets. That's interesting. Okay. So let's see how everybody's doing. Currently, Wim is at minus 40. Gus is at minus 390. Double 12. Your row is already full. You filled in the 12s. Both of y'all filled in the 12s. Good job. Wow. Positive 200. Okay, so I know Quaid is done. Gus is done. This is the final roll for Wim. Final roll for Wim. And Wim gets positive 430. Wow. Wim, positive 430. That is a lot better than anything I have played on the physical game. So GG's all around, friends. GG's all around. Quaid got positive 200. And good job, Quaid, on your first game of playing this with us, that you ended up in the positives. That's like really, really awesome. 580. Okay, cool. That was awesome. That was totally awesome. All right, I'm going to switch to this scene here. Da-da-da-da. All right, and I'm going to send y'all over to Dutch. Yoda. Dutch Yoda. There we go. Yeah, exactly right. Nice job for a 212 gamble. That is right. All right, raid Dutch Yoda. Of course. I hope you all enjoyed this BGA stream with me. I will be back on Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time with my friend Glasses Music. He's the one that you hear all the intro music at the beginning of my stream. He's a wonderful person, so be awesome to have him on and share some of his musical experiences and gaming experiences with us. And then on Wednesday, I will be joined by Matthew Dunstan on stream. We're going to be playing some Potion Explosion together and talking food and crafts and, you know, who knows what's happening. So, but until then, friends, yeah, if you don't score anything for the sevens, yes, once a row is filled, Quaid, you won't score any more points for that one. So it's kind of just like an empty thing. So anyways, friends, until next time, stay safe, enjoy your games, and I'll see you later. Bye.